I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks. My family all concerned. My homie still on the block. Getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt. I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. You
gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
They always haunt my dreams.
From Oracle Park in San Francisco, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Hayden Birdsong.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
In the air, center field. Lee under it. Makes the grab, one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. To the right side, Flores. Steps on first for the out. Here's Juan Soto. Soto, in his 7th season, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And another ball.
That's out.
Tap foul at the plate.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That one hammered center field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to Flores, and that takes care of Alonso. And that is the third out of the inning. back here in San Francisco. And towing the slab in this one, David Peterson. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Elliot Ramos. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Out there to center. Mullins makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away. Rafael Devers up to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. And Devers is set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. 1 runs in. Here's the throw. And he's out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Hit softly on the ground to third. Not in time. He's safe. Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Alvarez around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. This one in the air, center field. Schmidt sizing this one up, and there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Juan Soto now makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Matt Chapman. Peterson back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square.
Lindor over to McNeil. Back to first, and that is a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Mullins on his horse. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some hole.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. A shot to the opposite field, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. Right side, and it goes just foul. Now 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Booyah! He'll touch them all. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-0. Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Flores. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Baden jumps out of the way of the first pitch. On the ground to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that extends the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do.
New arm for the Giants, Keaton Winn.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Fought off foul. Runner on the go. Late swing, foul to the left. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Baden leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner goes again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs.
Count's full.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Lined, and that's a base hit. And he boots it. Runner from second crosses the plate. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Juan Soto. Out to center. Lee settles under this one. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Now at the plate, Patrick Bailey. A switch hitter batting right. Puts a bunt down. Alonso. He's in there. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Fitzgerald, the runner at third. Bailey on at second with 2 down. That one drilled left field. And no one can get there. The run comes in from second. It's 8-2.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Devers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Alonso. And he's out on the tag. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Start of the fourth. Here's Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The right-hander back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one fouled off. Center field. Lee sizes this one up. And a couple of quick outs. Now here is Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 2 in this one. Taylor goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Out to short. Throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Oracle Park, Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He swings and fouls one off. Chapman gets a piece there. That one out to right. One up, one down. And now Casey Schmidt.
Second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. In the air, left side. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Next to hit, Tyler Fitzgerald. Singled and scored his first time. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Francisco, now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, number 77.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And he can't come up with it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it...
Oh, that got him on the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jeff McNeil now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Tapped out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first. One away here in the 5th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Double steal. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing.
New arm for the Giants, Jose Butto.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Sends it to Flores, and that takes care of Alonso. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That's hard hit on the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throw into third. Round second, digging for third. Here's the tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Luis Matos.
Number 75.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
This one in the air. Alonso on the run towards the line. Hauls it in for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That one down the line, and a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Bailey, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes.
Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. He's got it, and that is that.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And the final, third